My name is Tino Schaedler, and this project is called Odyssey, and we produced it with our companies Optimus Design and United Realities. So my background is in architecture. That's what I studied, and then worked as an architect for a few years, and then I went into film, and I worked as a set designer and art director, designing sets for bigger movies like Harry Potter and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And then at some point I moved to Los Angeles and still continued doing movies and commercials, but then also slowly moved into doing brand experiences for brands like Nike and Google and Facebook. This project in a way is kind of a combination of all of those skills and fields that I kind of accumulated along the way. We did a music video for the band The Folds. This is the first one where we really also kind of crafted it as an event. You know, so for The Folds, it was more like you could watch it on YouTube 360. This one was really about kind of creating an event and an experience. You know, so you come here, you see the sculpture, so that's when the experience already starts in the physical world, and then you put the headset on. So there's a whole idea about also kind of making it site-specific, because as you've seen, it's, you know, we recreated the space in VR, and so the journey also departs from this place at the Somerset House. So the equipment that we're using for the headset is called the Samsung Gear, and it's basically, it has no cabling or anything for the headset itself, and you put the Samsung S6 phone into it. So that's the first consumer-launched VR headset that's out at the moment. There's a few other headsets that are out as developer editions, like the Oculus DK2. HTC has released one, but this one was kind of the best compromise, I guess, at this point for our project. The whole concept of this project really started with, you know, more kind of a conceptual idea of what we wanted to do, you know, kind of to root it in the space and then kind of take a journey out of this place. And it was all about, you know, kind of the idea of our definition of reality and space and time, because when you're in this space, you know you're in Somerset House, you know you're in London. So the idea of kind of going out of the building, and then suddenly the building is no longer the classicist Somerset House, but it's kind of a black monolith, and you're out in a different landscape, and then also kind of jumping in scale. It was really about like, okay, you know, this is definitely not London, and it really takes people on a different journey. So there was kind of the concept and the idea, and then we kind of started blocking out in a previs. So we used, you know, just a 2D previs is almost like a storyboard, but we animated the sequence just to get an idea what the timing is and what we wanted to do, and then we just refined it and worked from there. Everything that we were hoping for definitely, you know, worked. So, you know, we wanted to create an experience that touches you, that, you know, that creates an emotion inside of you, and it's a physical response. What I learned from movies is a good story needs to resonate with you, you know, emotionally. So a great film somehow touches you, and that's how we connect to the story. And I think it's the same here. And in the end, emotions are created through the senses. You know, you see something, you hear something, you smell something, and so kind of really working with those sensory kind of experience was what we wanted to achieve with this. And I think what we also learned really worked.